Morning guys, can you hear me? I finally got to work. I don't know why it didn't work on Friday. I just couldn't launch the stream with some error message. Well, I held 6,000 of TVIX over the weekend. Not a great idea. Not a great. Okay guys, I'm gonna show you a screenshot. You have to remember I'm still up on the month. You know what? The crazy thing is I'm still up on the month, but here it is. This is my 6,000 shares of TVIX I held over the week. It's absolutely incredible. Yep, and and the crazy part is I'm still up on the month. That's the crazy part. It's not the $1 million loss. The crazy part is I'm still unbelievable. This is such a black swan event we are seeing in the markets right now. Incredible. Like I mean, you know, the SPY gapping down about 10-11% from Friday, and TVIX gapped up about 50%. I covered it in the low 500s early pre-market when the ECNs opened, like literally like what was 3 a.m. US time, Eastern time, or 4 a.m. or something like that. It was pretty much. I woke up at like just before 9 a.m. here Swedish time and opened up my TC2000. I saw TVIX was up like 50% from the Friday close. Yeah, look, dude, I'm up on the month. Like literally, I think like 98% of people in the world are down on the month. I'm up on the month. How many people are up this month, like worldwide? Like everyone who has money in the markets are down. Literally anyone. Maybe there are some, obviously traders out there, like these day traders, etc. But we're talking about very few. Like literally 98% of the world is down. That includes individual investors. That includes funds. Like I read some fund was up like. I saw on Twitter there was a fund up like 50% on the month. Good for them, but the rest of the world is down, and I'm one of the few ones being up. Yeah, look, thing gets backside, I'm gonna make it all back and more. But right now, obviously, I'm not happy about it. But I've been through much worse. This wasn't a very okay, dollar wise, it was by far my biggest loss. It's not even close. I did lose 700k on Tilray back in mid 2018, but that was like during to lose that money. Now this was overnight, like from yesterday's close to the pre-market so it was a little bit but percentage wise I've been through worse. I've had days where I've lost 20, 30, even 50% of my account in my early days I started trading. I had some instances where I lost a big chunk of my account in a couple of hours. It's really nothing. I'm you have to look at the positives, and the fact is I'm literally outperforming 99%, 98% of all market participants. And I'm really certain the lower we go, there's gonna be an enormous bounce. We just don't know, and obviously it's very very dangerous getting in front side. Like TVIX looked like backside on Friday. It finally, you see these trend lines that I drew. It looked like it was gonna peak. It cracked lower. Trump had its talk late Friday that sparked a rally in the markets. I thought we were gonna gap up today, but obviously I was very wrong because all hell broke loose during the weekend. And considering it's a black swan scenario, this is the fastest bear market ever. It's the fastest economic shock ever. It's the fastest lockdown of a big part of the developed world ever. And I'm up on the month. I'm really, considering everything, I'm just really happy it was, to be honest. I could have been down on the month, down heavily, but I'm not. So, but I'm not. So yeah, today's a new day. Let's see if we can put in a bounce here. If not, I'm not gonna step in front of TV. On the weekly charts, the spies look pretty scary on the weekly chart. We're below the 200-day. I mean, on the weekly chart, there's no support on the spies. On the Nasdaq, there is support, like about 10% lower from here. It's a big support level for Nasdaq. It's the 2050 consolidation and the rising 100-day. What does the Dow Jones look like? Yeah, Dow Jones, this thing has about 10% more downside, or 7%, before any kind of support levels. So yeah, we can very easily keep going lower. Very interesting times. Yeah, halted, right? Well, oh my god, this is so stupid. How long is this halt? It's 15 minutes, right? Yeah, it's 15. Oh, it's so funny. Oh my god. I almost for my own sake and for the sake of all the traders that are liquid right now, I do hope we get like a 1987 type of a crash. But for the sake of like long-term investors, I really don't like to see that, because I know a lot of people will be panic selling near the lows. But for my own sake and for the sake of pretty much everyone in this Twitch feed right now, I really do hope we get a crash. Like we go down another 10-15% from here in like 1 or 2. That would be insane. Quarantine? What do you mean? We couldn't go long quarantine. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. Explode trading strategies. Well, the fact the guy is a doctor, that's a red flag right there. What the hell is a doctor doing trading stocks? Generate thousands. So another red sign, red flag. Subscription service. Look, I think this is one of these people who probably doesn't make any money trading, but promoting their book and service. There's literally hundreds of people like this out there. I don't know. I mean, maybe the book is good, maybe it's not. I really can't really say. I've never heard about it. It has good ratings. Literally like 4 or 5 books I personally. It looks like it's another short-term trading book. There's so many of these out there. They're pretty much all the same thing. Do you have this book, or are you thinking about buying it? You don't have it? Yeah. Look, I'm gonna yeah, for look, I'm gonna type in chat, okay? You can just look up these books on Amazon. These are I have like 100 trading books. These are the best. There's a couple more. These are the best ones. How to Make Money in Stocks by William O'Neill. This is like it's just so good. I think it's a 4th edition. It's the latest one. It's just timeless. It's just so good. Like if you understand, this really catches everything what makes a stock make big moves. Every bull market, there are certain stocks that make, this methodology developed, can slim. Pretty much you look for stocks that have price momentum, they have earnings momentum. Pretty much the same way I trade. Well, I used to trade before the market crashed and stopped me out of everything. Like it's super good. Then Reminiscences of a Stock Operator. Also, it's about Jesse Livermore, one of the most famous traders of all time. There's also so many timeless lessons in this book. It's just incredibly good. And we have Market Wizards, which are pretty much interviews by Jack Swagger of a bunch of successful traders. Also, there's so many good lessons in here. And I think there's 3 or 4 of these books. He's been releasing like every 5, 8 of 3 or 4. I recommend all of them. Yeah, Reminiscence of a Stock Operator. It's just so good. Holy shit. Yeah, COVID. Trend following is pretty good too. Absolutely. Yeah, I have that one in ebook format. I actually don't have physical format, but I should probably order it. Trend following, COVID. I agree. This is a pretty good one too. Yeah. There's a few more. These are pretty much the ones you need. The other one, Explosive Stock Trading Strategies. I don't know. Never heard about it. And the fact that the guy has a web page That's a huge red flag, to be honest. Yeah, it looks like he has some kind of an alert service. Okay, yeah, sure. 95% win rate, my ass. Okay, this guy is a fraud. Yeah, don't buy the book. This guy is probably a Dr. Samir Elias. I'm sorry. Probably a fraud. Yeah, 95%. Yeah, trading win by. The problem is I'm not a fan of this psychology book. The thing is, if you have a successful trading methodology, if you have a system that works, you don't need any trading. Like I've read a few. I've read the key books. There's another trading psychology, Brett Steenbarger, and there's one more I think that's pretty famous. But the thing is, just focus on a system, and focus. Try to understand when it works, when it doesn't work, when you should push, when you shouldn't push. Like all of these trading psychology books are pretty unnecessary. You don't need any of them. Just focus on the setups. Develop something that works. Okay, we open in 2 minutes, am I right? Do we have any estimate? Where are we going to open? 6. Oh, we're gonna open lower. Spice. Bid. Oh wait, never mind. It's the spread is kind of impossible to know where the hell we're gonna open. 241. Yeah. I see 255 asks, so it's a bid-ask spread is. So we're gonna open somewhere, I guess, in the 230s. Interesting times. I haven't seen anything like this since August 2011, but this is more extreme. Wait, we're down what? Almost 29%. August 11 was the drawdown back then. Yeah, 15% in a couple of weeks. Now we're down almost 30% a week. So this is more extreme. This is much more. We're going back to levels. I mean, Spice. We're back to levels seen like early 20s. We're gonna open soon. Are we open? Yeah, we are open. Oh man, these are. So I shorted some TVIX. Holy shit, this market is fat. Oh my god, these moves are so fucking fast. Interesting, TVIX is going down together with the markets. That's interesting. Like Russell is about to take out the lows of the day. Oh, okay, Russell. Yeah, that's weird. It tells me there's a lot of premium that wants to come out of TVIX once the market is starting to bounce. Okay, so this is a good sign for the TVIX that it is down with. Yeah, it's weird. There's just so much premium built in. But yeah, now they're starting to bounce. Like my EC is so behind, it's not even funny. Oh, never mind. I had to zoom out of the chart. Oh, never mind. The down move was so big, it was outside of my range, my short range. Yeah, I'm gonna probably stop that of. Wait, what? Is TVIX up now? What the fuck is going on? Now the markets are bouncing and TVIX is up? This is like the weirdest shit I've ever seen. This is like the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I actually almost got stopped out of TVIX. Super weird. There have to be so many funds that blew up on this. And the individuals. I already know some that blew up on it. Okay, I got stopped out of TVIX. Took a tiny loss on it. On top of my $1 million loss, that is. Oh my god, it's so. No, I can tell you that it's not. That was a overnight Black Swan event. That's definitely not the $1 to $3 or percent risk. That was, but I'm still green on a month. I'm I can't really complain. It sucks taking $1 million loss literally overnight, but I'm just like I told before the market opened, I'm still outperforming like 99% of all market participants since the market correction started. Like I don't think a lot of people in the world right now are up on the market. Yeah. So, it sucks, but I really can't complain. I really can't. What are the markets doing? So far we are bouncing, at least trying to bounce. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's for the best. Like guys, if you're scared, don't trade. Absolutely. That's a very sound strategy. There's nothing wrong with not trading. Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with not trading. I added back a starter on TVIX. We'll see. This might have very tight stops on these things. Yeah, exactly. Don't risk. Yeah. It's amazing that they've been selling everything, gold and palladium. All the precious metals are down too. Yeah, a lot of companies, a lot of people are forced to take unpaid leave. That's what worries me. Like some countries have like guaranteed wages during this time, but a lot of countries like US don't. So I think a lot of people are gonna have a problem paying their bills. Like literally almost half of the US population can't come up with, I think it was like 500 or $1,000 for an emergency. So yeah, it's gonna be a shit show. And all Trump focuses on is liquidity to the markets. He should also provide liquidity to the individual. But it is what it is. Yeah, absolutely. There are no hedges. That's the thing. There are no safe havens. That's what we saw in 2008. Like gold was down in 2008 during the panic. Like when people need cash, they need cash. They don't care if they're selling. They don't care what they're selling. But yeah, I think this may be the death of Bitcoin as an alternative asset class. I still own some Bitcoin. I still own some Ethereum too. I'm down like 90%. I don't even care about them anymore. I'm down 90%. I bought them like I'm not down 90%. I'm down maybe. Oh my. But they were not big amounts anyways. I just bought some to test it out, like very small. Yeah, bagholder quotes. Absolutely. I'm gonna be quoted by bagholder quotes. That's a privilege. Oh my god. I can't fucking believe. Those of you who were on my stream like a month ago or whatever it was, whenever it was, I was long TVIX here on this day here, on this 60-minute chart. Let's look at the daily chart. I was long this day from pre-market and opening range highs, and then stopped me out. I was long here, 124, 125. I had 5,000 shares. It stopped me out, and late day, it broke out, took out the highs. I never rebought, and well, the rest is TVIX is up. Well, it only went up about 300%. That's funny. Yeah, I was. Absolutely, I was. But those I sold. I sold on the way out. I was long in the 40s, and I think I added in the... And then I sold on the way up. And I think I had some longs here too, I don't really remember. But my main ones were 40s and 60s. So I made a few $100,000 on the way up. But I sold them all over $100. I didn't think that it was going to go higher. Well, who cares what I think, right? Oh, interesting times. I can't believe I'm in such a good mood despite being down $1 million on the day. Oh, you always have to reframe. Like in trading, you always have to reframe things in a positive way. Otherwise, you're never gonna make. You're gonna have some incredible setbacks. All of us. The only thing that is guaranteed in the financial markets are hardships and setbacks, and it's how you handle those that determine your. So that's why I'm trying to reframe my big loss in a. How I PS? What do you mean how I PS? I don't know what it means. I don't know what that means. How I PS? Hilltop. I don't know what it. How you position size? Well, generally, I don't like, if I'm gonna long, like intraday, I can be heavy, like I can have 50 to 100% of my account in a stock. I rarely do. The only thing it happened lately, past few years, is Tesla, when I was shorting Tesla. And I've been also like 100% short TVIX intraday. But I always have stops in place, like automatic stops. But overnight, my rules are generally, 10 to 20% of my account. I rarely do my account in any given stock or ETF. And that's what I did on TVIX. I had about 20% of it short, or maybe 25 over the week. Yeah, and obviously it gapped up 50%, so that, yeah, I pyramid all the time. I always pyramid into win. That's how you build size in something. You don't go 100% short TVIX or Tesla out of the blue. No, you start in, and then as it starts working and you can lower your stops, you add more, and as it starts working and lower your stops more, you add more. That's how you do it. I always pyramid. When I do size, I always never do it out of the blue. Yeah, I saw the lift They had the best revenue week ever. And it's probably the same for Uber. You know, there's so many. Right now they're selling everything, but when things calm down, we're gonna have some stocks with blowout earnings. And I think it's gonna be this Lyft, Uber, Zoom, TVIX. You know, some of these names that people use remotely, like remote work related. And yeah, look at this TVIX. This is a telehealth stock. Trump actually mentioned telehealth on Friday's speech. He encouraged people to use telehealth services instead of going to the hospital. So this stock, I think, is gonna have truly blowout earnings. There's another one, symbol. I don't remember a symbol right now. It's 1M. This is another telehealth. And they obviously did, like Netflix and such, you know, the services. I think they are also gonna have blowout earnings. And obviously we all know the ones that have big troubles, like airlines, a lot of small business. There's gonna be some big losers and some big winners from this corona related. Yeah, Grub and Apron, like Blue Apron, the related. Those are obviously also gonna be, they're both green on. Interesting times, really interesting. VIR. Oh, now we have some laggy. Yeah, exactly. Over leveraged companies, hedge funds. Yeah, it's gonna be a shit show for a lot of people. But those who have good balance sheet, they're probably gonna come out stronger from this bullshit. Can you imagine? This all started because some China guy ate a fucking bat. Unbelievable. They like, imagine being that guy and knowing you're that guy. I mean, what the fuck? Who the fuck eats bats? It's just so stupid. I mean, it's really some dark humor, but yeah, apparently they do. Yeah, but imagine being the guy that actually affected bats, who actually got the disease. Like, yeah, Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah. Oh my. Oh my. Oh. Unbelievable. Truly unbelievable. It was brought to China by U.S. military. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah, there's so many stupid theories going around. Because people always want to have a scapegoat. So they come up with a conspiracy theory that fits their narrative. Like, if they don't like the US, well, the virus was started by the US. If they don't like the Chinese regime, well, it was started by the Chinese regime, right? Oh my god, people are kind of nuts. This Nugget ETF is down 85%. No, I never average. You should never average down. You should always average up. You should pyramid up, not down. If you pyramid down, you're gonna blow up sooner. That's just how it is. Nope, I haven't. And the store is all out of toilet. But that's fine. You can always use household paper. Doesn't make a difference. And there's plenty of household paper. Exactly. Stick your butt in the Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. Go Asian style. Boom is like the most amazing stock in the markets right now. Sting is actually bull flagging with higher lows. Unbelievable stock. Just unbelievable. Are there any stocks in my scans right now? There's 2 pump stocks. Kroger. Clorox. Like ETFs, there's probably a lot of these. Looks like TVIX wants to reclaim VWAP. I added 2 starters so far, but I got stopped out of 1 already. So we'll see. I'm not stepping in front of it. It needs to stay below VWAP. Wait, Chainug. This is incredible. Look at the daily chart in Chainug. This thing up 40%. And look at the chart. It looks like it's barely up on the day, but it's up 40% on the day. That's how beaten down this thing. So a 40% move looks like it's nothing. Looking at daily chart looks like it's 2% or something. Just incredible. The moves in some of these triple ETFs are wow. Yeah, I took that loss. That's a realized loss. Jay Patterson. Yeah, that's a realized loss. No, dude, don't worry about me, dude. Jay Patterson, I'm up on the month. Don't worry about me. Like I talked in pre-market, I'm probably outperforming 98% of all market participants. Like probably almost everyone are down on the month. I'm up on the month, even after this big loss. So don't worry about me. I don't think a lot of people are up on the month right now. Yeah, loss $1 million, just like the title of this says. $1 million. I'm gonna $1 million. That's the loss, which is huge amount of money. But I'm still up on the month. That's all I'm focusing on. I'm still up on the month. That, you know, obviously the loss sucks, but I'm still better off than most this month. So I really can't complain. I really can't. Now this nugget keeps going. I should have probably bought this one instead of shorting TVIX. This one actually building higher lows. Interesting. Wow, Tiller $3. Oh, this thing was over 3. Okay, a little bit over. Wow. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. A lot of people are gonna lose their jobs. They won't be able to pay their bills. They won't be able to pay for food. They won't be able to pay their rent. They won't be able to pay for anything. And they're probably sitting at home in quarantine, you know, no jobs going. They're probably, a lot of people are probably feeling like shit right now. So me being up on the month is, I really can't complain. mRNA, yeah, they're gonna start the trial of the coronavirus drug. What's Gilead doing? Gilead is also. Yeah, I saw that. I did see that. This TVIX is building higher lows all the way. It really needs to break this up. CEO lost his job. He did? Why did he lose his job? If the market crashes and goes to undercuts the rising 200-day, that would be a pretty interesting bounce setup. But I'm probably gonna. Oh, he got okay. Oh man, Nugget, really? Oh, Nugget from the range highs. It's 25%. I should have bought that one. Instead I'm trying to do, not even doing. You're starting university this month? In the spring? Or in March? That's a weird time to start university. Where do you live? Sherman. Oh, summer semester. Oh, okay. TVIX is still building higher lows. Relentlessly building higher lows. Yeah, there's not a lot of things to do right now. Everything is trading very correlated. There's no point in looking. Like right now in this kind of market environment, it's more important to get the overall market direction right rather than buying the right stock. So it's better to do ETFs only. mRNA, yeah, it does have some momentum. Oh man, I should have bought Nugget. It's up 30% in range highs, and this thing could be up 100 from opening range highs before the day is over. Yeah. Oh man, I'm so tired. I slept really bad tonight. I saw the futures yesterday before I went to sleep. I knew I was gonna lose a lot of money. So I didn't really sleep well tonight. Well, this night. I really just want to. Okay, let's see. I added some TVIX again. It's still holding up really well. I don't like Spice took out the highs for the day. Look at it's still hanging up here. I should probably have shows with more relative weakness. This thing is showing relative strength. I don't really like this. Like it can barely break below this rate. What the fuck? It's just so strong. I mean, come on. Huh. Yeah, right now it is showing relative strength. That's not good. That is not good at all. It means there's still a lot of fade. BNTX. Yeah, big fade from the open. Wait, is this the company Trump tried to buy? Oh, it is. Yep. Oh man, Nugget. Oh, fuck off. Man, this thing, I wouldn't be surprised if this thing's up to 10, 11 bucks. Instead I'm sitting TVIX short that's not going down. Are you kidding me? Ugh. Yeah, now we have very limited upside in the markets. We're approaching these resistance areas on the 2-minute chart in the SPYs. The same thing with Nasdaq. And TVIX is, really want to see some not relatives. What are you guys trading? And how are you guys doing during this volatility in the past, 2, 3, 4 weeks? Best month so far? Congrats. Great to hear. And even those of you who are only down a little bit on the month, you're really winning. Like, 98% of the world are down a lot. You're just down a little bit on a month or better, you're outperforming pretty much everyone. Being profitable, yeah, you're outperforming. Yeah, great to hear. And now TVIX is showing some relative weakness finally. Keeps going lower as the markets are just holding ground. So finally it's starting to, okay, markets are going higher, never mind. See if we can get some downside on this. No, I wouldn't. No, definitely. No. The reason why I've been doing size on TVIX is because I've had a big cushion. Like 3 weeks ago, I made more money than I made last year, and last year was so yeah. I've been more aggressive than I would have been on TVIX. Absolutely, no question about it. Yep. Okay, good to hear. Is my long-term liquid? Or are you staying in? I don't know what you mean, Xenix. I don't know what you mean. What is my? I don't have any long term. Yeah, Tesla, the same thing here. I mean, I left so much money on the table on the short. It's not even funny. It's not even. I left so much money. Oh, guys, do you remember this day? This day, third day of the bounce where I went heavy shorting it. You remember this day? I talked about it the whole day. It's gonna have a big down move, right? This third day when it bounced in, the stock is down like 45%, and I covered most in the mid-low 600s or mid-high 600s. I think Elon Musk is fine. You remember Tesla is high. Tesla is actually up on the year. I think Elon Musk is just fine. Tesla is up on the year. Not a lot of stocks are up on the year, but Tesla is up on the year, even though it's down 50 or was down 50% from the highs. Just because it had such a big up move. So yeah, I think Elon is just fine. Wow, my God! Oh, TVIX. Why is TVIX not doing something like this? Come on! I'm trading the wrong. I'm trading the wrong instrument. JDSD and Dust. Those were the ones. Great. Or Nugget long. Oh my. 3% from opening range. Guys, I can't believe it. I'm trading the wrong thing. I'm trading the wrong thing here. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to stream. There's pretty much, you know, I don't think anything spectacular will happen. Except the market may make a big up move or a big down move from. We're literally back into the middle of a range. Like look at the spice, the 5-minute chart. Literally at a big risk. So yeah, I don't think we are gonna do any. I just covered a bunch of TVIX. I'm getting tired. It's just showing too much. TVIX didn't even take out the lows of the day on this move. Spice took out the highs of the day. They're still near the highs of the day. There's just so much I'm gonna do one more scan. I dropped the ball on today. Not even talking about the short I had over the week. Just today, I dropped the ball. Like I had Nugget on my, didn't even trade it. Oh, that was the play. That was the LRN. Another one that's profiting from the coronavirus thing. The remote thief. Actually, a lot of names are up on the day, above yesterday's highs or Friday's highs. Okay, guys. Thanks for joining, and I will see you tomorrow. Don't overnight these crazy triple ETFs. Don't do it. Trust me, I talk from experience. Don't overnight, long or short. Don't do it. Oh, yeah. Okay, thanks for joining, guys. See you tomorrow.